Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. And we are doing a chair class and Dennis is just showing you how to sit on the chair. Bless him. I'm going to have to move him if he decides to stay there. Now, we're going to think about how we sit and stand to start with. So firstly, I've got two chairs because I'm going to demonstrate something's facing you, something sides. If you have your chair facing directly towards the camera so that you or towards your device so you can see me, I'm going to turn sideways and you can see my feet are hip width apart and the back of my knee touches the front of the chair. Now I stand nice and tall first, and then I'm going to gently hinge at the hip, pull the tummy in and push my bottom out behind me just a little bit so we get that hip hinge. So keep your knee pressing into the front of the chair with the back of your knee and gently hip hinge. Now often when I see people squat, they do this. So by putting your knee against the front of the chair, the back of your knee, it gets you to sit back rather than push forward. So let's pull the tummy in, keep the chest up and open, and then gently coming down. And that's typical, isn't it? Dennis is getting all comfortable now. I'm going to have to move him in a minute. So hinge at the hip. I don't know if he's going to like that. Hinge at the hip, push the bottom out behind you. Now I'm coming down a little bit lower each time. Now make sure your knees stay in line with your second toe. So as I hinge back of my knee is touching the chair, and I just come down and I'm going to gently sit onto the chair. And then we're going to come back up again. So if you've got problems with your knees and going down onto the chair hurts your knees coming back up or going down, then just go halfway down. So you'll come halfway down. So I'm doing this nice and slowly. Now my knees actually move forward a little bit. That doesn't matter. They come away from the front of the chair a little bit. That's okay. But I want you to get used to actually feeling the knee touching the chair just a little bit. If you want to let them come forward a little bit, that's absolutely fine. And then I gently sit down. Give the cat a little stroke and then come back up again. Now, when we come back up, tuck the feet under slightly. Move yourself to the front 2/3 of the chair. So I gently tuck my feet under, rock forward and then stand up. And my knee is touching the front, back of my knee is touching the front of the chair. Now we're going to do our correct sitting position. So we're going to go down really slowly. So we take a breath in, breathing through the rib cage there, breathe out as we go down. Gently, 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 slowly, 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 and then gently sit down. Lovely. Now when we're sitting on the chair, if I sit to the back of the chair, then I can rest. So that's my rest position. So at any time when we're doing any of the exercises, if you find it's uncomfortable, then sit yourself to the back of the chair. If you find your back starting to ache a little bit and you just need a rest. Also, when we're doing some of the exercises, what you can do is you can put a soft ball in between your shoulder blades. So that helps to keep you lovely and upright. I've got that natural curve on the back. I'm pulling in through the tummy and I'm sitting up nice and tall. Now, can you see my heels? That's why I've done it sideways. You can see my heels are off the floor. So what I can do is use my block and pop that underneath my feet. So I can pop my feet there and then I've got a 90-degree angle here and a 90-degree angle on the hip. You can pop that ball in position. If you can do it without the ball in position, then that's great because now my back is lovely and supported. Now when you sit in a chair, and I want you to try this, let's try a sag. So when I sit in the chair, I pull the tummy in and I just let everything go. Now if that's you normally sitting in a chair, can you see that my back's lost its natural curve, it's squashed back? If I sit upright, I'm sitting on my sit bones, so feel your sit bones, just gently rock from side to side, feel the sit bones, open through the chest, and next time you have your dinner, I want you to see if you can sit in that position, sitting lovely and tall. So you're going to eat your dinner like this, rather than in this position, because if you think about it, your digestive system isn't going to be comfortable. So that's our sitting position, sitting nice and upright. Now Dennis, I'm going to need to move you, young man. He says, oh, I don't want to move. I'm sorry, sweetheart. No, I'm going to have to move you. Here we go, darling. I'm just going to pop you down there. There we are. Always very disgruntled now.